Because there's a lot of moves in FinTech. The wars are heating up as all these big ones and a bunch of small ones start encroaching on each other's turf. CNBC Pro highlighting that story today, as PayPal said earlier this week it was exploring ways to let users trade individual stocks, first broken by our Kate Rooney, by the way. Shout out to Kate. So let's talk more about how the experts might be playing this space. John Najarian, on Monday I joked that the five of us were the only people in America not starting a FinTech. John, you probably are, actually. So is there any one of the big publicly traded ones that you like more than others, leadership-wise, strategy-wise? What?
Well, Brian, on that news that PayPal was getting into that brokerage space, not that I think that's a bad move, but the stock had been performing decently for us, and I'm out of PayPal. But the competitor to PayPal with the Cash app and a bigger focus on digital assets like Bitcoin is Square. And that's the one, Brian, that I really like right here. Nothing wrong with owning some of these miners as well. I mean, just take a look. With Bitcoin trading through 50,000 again, we're seeing a lot of interest in Mara, in MicroStrategy, in BTCH, and so forth. All of these different players in the digital asset space, even though, of course, many of us used to believe that MicroStrategy was something else. Now that they've got $5 billion in Bitcoin, yeah, it's a Bitcoin play. Hut8 as well, that HUT. All of these, I think, are really interesting plays into the year end, Brian, because in 2017, I'm sure some will say, yeah, Doc, but we broke down right after 2017. Correct. But Bitcoin had a run from the fall that carried it from basically 3,000 towards 20,000. I'm not saying we repeat the exact same pattern, Brian, but we certainly are set up to do very well over the next 3 and 4 months.
John, quickly, switch. Ethereum broke above 4,000 again today. Are you bullish on Ether as well or no?
Yeah, I think it tops Bitcoin, Sully, in the short term for market cap, not for price, of course, because one's 51,000 and the other's 4,000. But it's going to go over market cap of Bitcoin this year, Sully. And then when we do the next halving, the rewards that miners get, that's when Bitcoin retakes its position. But yeah, Ethereum is just on fire.
Yeah, it certainly has been. And that big shift of proof of work to proof of stake certainly is, or flip that, by the way, is a big move there. All right, very quickly, Jim, Visa, a FinTech? Really?
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll take the slight there. It's what I've got. I mean, I said to you yesterday that I'm more enthusiastic about the traditional balance sheet banks like Citigroup and Goldman Sachs, and I went through a long list of reasons why, which are still applicable. You know, that's where I'm going to be right now, and Visa is the best I can do within FinTech. I'll let you guys have a lot of fun without me.
Not a slight at all. I thought it was kind of a cool way to intro it because people don't think of it that way. All right, for more on the FinTech wars, go to cnbc.com/pro. Big story up today. All right.